Hello and welcome to the show. I am here today on Car Mechanic Simulator going to be rebuilding some Maluchs. People wanted to see me have a go with this car actually for quite a while, so I figured I would give it a try. I'm going to do a similar sort of donor car rebuild as we did last time out. These things are incredibly cheap to buy. So yeah, I figured it would be an interesting thing to do. The car on the left, the dark blue one, cost $2,400, and that's a 1-star rated car. Interestingly, this one over here is a 2-star rated vehicle, cost me $1,972. This one here is a little bit more of a bargain. So yeah, we're going to have a rebuild of probably the pair of them. They are incredibly simple cars, really. There's not an awful lot to them. God, these are the I'm not sure I want to drive. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure I trust this car exactly. That is some tiny. In fact, they're all pretty. I think the ones that hold in that bit of the brake drum are larger. Like the bolts are larger than the wheel ones. That's slightly scary, but never mind. Yeah, I've not actually really worked on these cars very much. They do occasionally come up for, if you're doing sort of customer vehicles. You do occasionally see them come in with that, but it isn't particularly, I can't say I've particularly done very much work on them. So, yeah, I've not really worked on these cars. Have we got, okay, we've got some, they've got some rubber bushing. I think they're just about, which bit, that's the bit we've got to click on there. Yeah, kind of, sort of bushing bits. Okay, we have got to undo that. Okay, sure. That's apparently how that all works. It is, yeah, a relatively simple vehicle. I will, as I said last time out, try and buy as fewer parts as possible for this. If I can not buy parts, that's what we're going to be going for. What do I have to take off to get that? Do I have to get? Don't know. We'll come back to that, I think. We can get this off while we can just magically teleport ourselves around. We probably have to get on top to get the battery out. Right, this wheel here does not look too bad. As I said, this one here was a 2-star condition vehicle, so we should have some slightly better. It should mean that more bits and pieces are repairable. Fingers crossed, at least on this one. All right, that can all come out of there, and we'll get rid of these as well. Yeah, a fair amount of the bits are probably not going to be replaceable, but there we go. Right, what are we? Okay, so we've got to get these little. Ooh. Okay, this car is apparently a little bit more fiddly than the other vehicles to work on. Is that? Did I just see that they had an animation for a bolt that was coming off a bit wonky, as opposed to just everything coming off the car sort of pristine and easily? It did look like one of the bolts there was kind of twisting, which is. Okay, that's quite cool. Definitely this side here is not looking too. I'm not quite sure what they're holding on to either. That was just kind of magic nuts, but never mind. There's a bit up there. Maybe that's what I missed on the other side, potentially. Okay, we'll have to go and check on that. Also, that doesn't look like it's got any kind of thread on it, but never mind. Okay, so we've got the steering rack out of the vehicle. Now, that might be what we need to do. Okay, so if we get rid of this bit, and then this one, and then we can probably... there we go. Then we can get this off. Right, I figured out what I'm doing with the car. That's progress, at least, so we can get that off. Is there one from the other side as well? I think there probably might be. There we go. Now we can get these bits off. Fantastic. And they just pull out like so. Or one of them is in half decent nick. I am hoping, though, that this will... being in a 2-star condition, more of the parts will be able to be repaired, as opposed to just having to buy new stuff. Let's get this, and we can drain the oil out of this one. I can just stick under there. We'll lift that up while I am over here. Okay, right. Where are we wanting it? Somewhere around about there. That'll do. Just sort of guesswork and hope. There we go. Right, that works. Yeah, there's some bits in here that just aren't completely and utterly pure orange. See, don't want to click on that. That can just, yeah, you just sit there. I was hoping to find, again, for doing a donor car build, I was hoping to find one with a little bit better condition than 3-star, but it is kind of whatever comes up in the auction house. Now that it costs $1,000 a time to go to the auction house, I'm not too keen on going there more times than I really have to. So, yeah, it's a little bit of a faff. Can we get that off there? Yes, indeed we can. Lots of little bits and pieces. Sure, lots of little bit of pieces that seem to be connected to not an awful lot in here. At the bottom, okay, I haven't quite got it down far enough to remove it. You can, sure, we'll remove this little bracket. There's kind of lots of like little brackets and so on around here. Okay, that lot there is all going to come off in one go. Are we clear to go move that? No, we are not. Aha! Right. Okay, we can get this bit off here. Now we're... so we've got to remove that part there. And then we move that part there. And then... No, do we have to... I thought we were going to have to remove... Oh! What angle was that? Okay. Sure. That's a way to remove a bolt, I guess. Yeah, that's certainly something different. Okay, right, we can get the starter motor while we're down here. That can come off, then we'll go around the other side. I'm not sure how much we're going to have to do from... Okay, this wheel here is not in quite as nice a condition. I'm not sure quite how much we can do from down here. I'm hoping we can do a fair amount without having to faff around moving the vehicle up and down, etc. You can come off there, and then we're going to try and remember the right order to do all of these bits in. Okay, there we go. Okay, I've got a little bit of, no, there we go. You can get rid of that. It's a little bit of a fiddle in a couple of places to click in the right area. So that's down the bottom there. That one there is off. This bit here can come off. A lot of these things do look like they don't have any thread on them whatsoever. There we go. Fuel tank, that can come out, and then we get rid of this. Oh, hello. Just end up in the engine, or what is that? Yeah, that is the engine. Engine or gearbox. Yeah, we're straight in the engine there. Okay, and we get off another little. There's lots of little bits and pieces I'm really hoping are repairable in all of this. Are we gonna have the wonkiest? No, it was just the other side. Just the other side that had the wonkiest bloody bolt imaginable. Now we need to... we need to get this little bracket bit off, don't we? That's the other bit that we need to do. Okay, maybe that's just a peculiar glitch. I can't say I've ever seen that one before go on on here. And then we can do this bit. That is everything is now coming off the vehicle straight. That can come off as well. Right, we are on to the engine. I believe, I'm not quite sure what order we have to do this in, but there we go. This is a, sure, again, just like a little, okay, it's like a little flywheel guard kind of a thing. Fair enough. Lots of kind of different little bits and pieces on this car. Kind of appreciate it slightly more. I've never, as I said, never really worked on this vehicle beforehand. By the looks of it, all of this stuff here is... It's in poor condition, but I'm hoping it's repairable. I'm also hoping that we have considerably better luck than we did last time out. It did not go particularly well with fixing up, despite a 90%, what should be, in theory, a 90% repair chance. It did not go... it doesn't really seem to go that way. Oh, look! Look at this bit! There is an almost shiny bit of metal in there. That's... Yeah, that's impressive. Okay, we will have to... Can we do anything from down here? Doesn't look like it. It looks like we're going to have to lower the car down. Okay, we found one shiny piece of metal in all of this vehicle. I will take that. I should have taken off all the bodywork bits and pieces. Right, you can come off as well, though, while we're here. To be fair, I might just rebuild both of these to 100%, because it's not exactly massively complex vehicles. Oh, there we go, there's the other bit in there. Yeah, then certainly not the most complicated vehicles that I've worked on. Okay, where shall we? We can start with there, that can come out, as can that. Is there another one? There is another one hiding around there. We can... okay, Okay, we can't quite. It's not going to be quite that easy. Just get every bit and piece off immediately. What are we going to have to undo? We're going to have to undo all of these, and there's probably going to be another one hiding up here somewhere around there. Is that it? Okay, now we've got to find the other ones. Oh, we're in the back seat again. This car is so tiny, it does make this a little bit of a fiddle trying to find all the bits and pieces that we need. I'm guessing I missed one on this side. There it is. Right, that would be the exhaust off. This lot here can come out. Oh, we don't even have any clips to worry about. Fantastic. It's always nice not to have to worry about them. Now I'm trying to figure out which bits are connected to which bits. It's just that. No, there's got to be more for that. Somewhere. Okay, that's one there. Is there any more around this? And that one there. There we go. Fantastic. Where you must have to be done from underneath the car. There. Oh, I guess it has to be done from underneath the car, but you have to get the bit from on top out first. Sure. Oh wow, look at that. There's one shiny push rod, or two kind of shiny push rods. Okay, sure. Now we'll order these rest of these. But I'm kind of just guessing orders really in here for what needs to come off and. And when and where, just about can see. This is actually a little bit more of a fiddle than I was expecting. I was kind of expecting it to be quite nice and easy, really, to do this. It's not the most complicated of vehicles, however, because everything is so sort of tidy and enclosed down here, it's trying to find, especially when you're in the expert mode that I'm playing on at the moment, trying to find where all the little bolts are is slightly more tricky. Also, this is a horrendous bit of the engine to work on. That's really not particularly pleasant. Trying to, I guess this is probably a bit that can be done with the car up in the air. That'd be bloody difficult to try and kind of reach and find and get to all of it, especially considering that the part removing itself was essentially phasing through the bumper a little bit. It's can we take the bumper off? That would probably be an easy. No, you can't actually take that bumper off. Okay. That'll be a much easier way of doing things, really. That can magically go out of there. Fantastic. That can come out of there as well. And then we can get rid of all of these. There's quite a lot of detail in this. For what is a much smaller, much simpler car, there's a fair bit of detail in all of this. I like that. I like there's lots of little bits and pieces around here. Now, which of you has got to... Something has got to give. Not sure which part. We're obviously... there's another little bit over here. There's obviously a part that needs to come out first that I'm not quite sure which bit it is. Okay, maybe this is it. Clips! I found some clips to lose and break and ping around the workshop. That's the trick. There we go. I knew it was going to be somewhere. Somewhere we have to start with all of these bits and pieces. Yeah, these bits up here don't look too bad either. Okay, yeah, 2-star was not a bad call with all of this. Okay, air filter can come out. We can get rid of this part as well. Ooh, over here as well. Spin the camera around, find all the little bits and pieces. Right, we can kind of just get rid of this whole section. Where are the things that I need to I'm not actually sure where are the bits that I do need to undo. There we go. Found the buggers. Down here, and I'm guessing there's probably one up in this corner somewhere. Right. Okay, yeah, we need to take that whole side off, and then we can take this side off as well. That can come off. That can go. Right. Fantastic. Spark plugs as well. They're out now. We can remove this whole lot. I'm kind of quite grateful. A lot of the big parts in this are the bits that are in better condition, which is quite nice. And then we can remove these bits and pieces. That pipe we've got to bloody lift the car back up again to get to. And these bits both are going to come off. Oh, there we go. Get that part and that part. Got the rust, it just all camouflages into itself. I think we're going to have to then lift it up to get the crankshaft out. There wasn't anything else we could do from up here, was there? No, it's just get the crankshaft out. The pistons in the cylinder head bit. They probably were. That can come, and then we will have to lower it down. And that will be the first one stripped down. Actually, lots of little detail in the engine. I really thought it was going to be sort of a quick, easy blast through. I mean, sure, it would be once, or it would be quicker once I've got kind of used to where all of the little bits and pieces are in the car. Having never worked on one of these before, despite it being small and simple, there's a lot of little bits of detail in there, which is quite neat. Okay, let's get all of the bodywork parts off as well. Can we? No, we can't take. Can we take out the seat? That was unlikely, really. And the other door. Okay, so that is all of the bits and pieces. Oh, and the battery. Well, the battery we know is going to be ruined. You can't. Oh, wait, hold on. Well, there's just a rusty bit of metal. Does that change if you put a new clean battery on? I don't know. Okay, we'll have to wait and see. Alright, shall we just sort of shift-click our way through some of the early stuff? We're going to hopefully not break the... Okay, we broke, I think, a bit of the drum brake. I'm going to shift-click my way through this because there's lots of little bits and pieces to repair. And we will have a look at what we have left at 100%. I think we're having a little bit better a day with this. Actually, a lot of parts can be repaired on this car. Most of the parts. Oh, we broke some of the bodywork. Just listening for the horrendous crashing sound. I think I broke the engine head in that, didn't I? The engine block is all good. That is the important bit. I think we saved the carburetor. Okay, we broke a spring. It's not doing too badly though. We've certainly done worse. There's always going to be some breakages. I know we lost a couple of sort of valve bits and pieces in all of that. Okay, so let us go. I don't think we had a body. We should still come to bodywork last. Right, engine block. Hey, look at that! Lovely shiny engine block. Cylinder. One of the cylinders survived in all that. Wait, let's put it up. Let's lift it up. Over this side. Lift it up. See if we've got the crankshaft. We're going to end up stripping that one over there down, regardless, because we might as well. We do have a crankshaft. Do we have a hot air pipe? We do. Fantastic. And now everything else is actually, while we're here, we might as well put these bits here on. Do we have a... Oh, we can repair the fuel tank in the Maluch. Fantastic. Rear suspension arm is in. Did it have any bolts? No, it doesn't look like it did. Oh, no, wait, maybe it did. There they are. Found the buggers. See, it's so much easier when the car is rusty because they stick out being the only shiny parts. Oh, this is looking pretty good, actually, here. Of course, rubber bushings are all crapped up. We can't repair the shock absorbers. I don't think... no, we can't repair them because otherwise they would either be at 100% or broken. Hey, we got at least one of the drum cylinders. We will have to buy shoes. That's to be expected. What are these? Support bracket. Well, we got one of them. Okay. So far, so surprisingly good with this one. Right. So over this side, we don't have a rear suspension arm over here because I broke that. We do have the hub part though, and we have that part. Okay, let's go do the front while we're here. We'll see what we are working with. Oh, we saved both of the front. This is surprising. And we survived. We've definitely survived both of the hub bits and pieces. Wheel bearings, I don't think they're repairable. Anyway, steering rack was repairable. They don't get repaired, so that's to be expected. The other side is all good. And that one there. Okay, they're broken. Leaf spring is buggered. They were not repairable, so they're both gone, and there are just rubber bushings in there. Did we repair the brake pump? We did! Excellent. Okay. Looking pretty good, actually, with this one. Definitely a little easier when you start off with a two-star conditioned vehicle. Okay, right. It was worth a look. Okay. That was some of the major parts that have been repaired. I'm sure we have got more bits fixed. We've just got to kind of get to them. So, let's get over here. Might as well strip down this car while we are here, because we're going to need bits and pieces from... Well, hopefully we're going to use bits and pieces from this one to do up the other vehicle. Now, a fair few bits were saved, which is good. Right, we will just about click on the right place. Let's see if we can find any more of those amazing wonky bolts. That one there seems to be working, and that one there is... No, they've done it once now. I'm probably never going to see that peculiarity again on these. I don't know. Like, I don't know how many of these bits up here are bits and pieces that were saved on the other vehicle, because we haven't got to the point of rebuilding that far in yet. Okay. Yeah, the suspension is very, very basic on this car. It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like the small, what was it, the Fiat. I can't remember the name. The small, cheap Fiat. But there's lots of little intricate parts that you don't quite necessarily see on the other vehicles. I love how. So I never really noticed this before, but I'm sure it is a thing. The wheels are horrendous condition, like absolutely ruined condition. Yeah, the tyres are just factory fresh, just pristine tyres that have apparently never seen a road, which is yeah. I'll click on the right place eventually to get that bolt off. Yeah, it's a little bit more fiddly working with this car, that is for sure, than some of the other ones. Okay, then we can get rid of these bits and that had a wobbly bolt as well. Maybe it is a thing. I don't know if that's new. There's another wobbly bolt at the top of that one. Don't know whether that one there is wobbling as well. So whether it's, I doubt it is a new thing, 'cause it looks a little bit dodgy. It's a slight bug with the way that the parts go on this car. Maybe it was supposed to be a feature. Don't know. Okay. And we can get rid of the leaf spring out of here. I mean, for once, this is not the worst condition one-star car that I have worked on or seen here. I mean, it's it's not good, but the bits aren't completely and utterly pure orange, as I have often seen with the cars. Get all of these bits and pieces out. There we go. Eventually click in the right place. I think actually I did have a combination of body parts between all of these vehicles will make up a whole car. So if I can have some good luck with the repairing of bodywork, we can. Where's that? There's a rubber bushing hidden. There is. If I have some good luck with repairing a bodywork, we can at least get one whole vehicle worth of body parts out of these two cars, which would be nice. We should get off these wheels over here. Now the engine on this car does not look quite as nice. Hopefully it'll still be enough to be fair, I could have actually looked at the probably should have done before starting, had a look at the parts. I keep forgetting that is a thing. Oh, that's why there are two bits to the cap there. That would explain why I keep getting confused, why I thought I'd taken a bit off and it's and the thing was still on there. Learn something new with this vehicle every time you rebuild it. Let's get these little bits and pieces off of there. Is there a... yeah, there is. That's hiding in there. That was definitely... Okay, that was definitely a wonky rubber bushing as well. Do I have to do it from... we do have to do it from that side. Maybe it's just the odd part, because I'm pretty sure that was the one that did the wonky thing earlier as well. Whereabouts is this one screwed in? There it is. Yes, it's on this part of the car. Okay, we will get around this side now. I was, really expecting these to be like a much quicker tear apart and rebuild and so on, but the actual little bits and pieces, there's a lot more of them than you get in the larger cars, which is a pretty good way of doing things, I think. And alright, so we've got two. Okay, we've got to make sure we click on the top bit there, and then we can get the second bit off there. Then we can get the spring off, and we're getting there. We're getting there with this vehicle. I quite like that you can repair the fuel tanks in this one. That's quite handy. Oh, so on this side the bolts come out absolutely fine. It's just the others. It's the right hand side of the car that has dodgy bits and pieces. Oh, wait, get that out, and then we can get that out, and then we can get bracket. I'll eventually remember to take off the bracket. Like that bracket has more bolts than some cars' cylinder heads. In fact, what car was it that you just stick the cylinder head straight on and that's it? I can't remember. I think it was one of the V8s. Was it? I think it was. I can't remember if it was a modern one or an older one, but yeah. It's it goes to show you the detail on this little car. All right, this can be got rid of, and then we can maybe get the gearbox. Or did we have to? Oh no, wait, because there's like a little a little plate bit here. That again, no other car has this sort of little bits and pieces in here. Oh, and then we'll get the engine. Oh, I haven't taken the oil out. Never mind. It's not like we could possibly leak anything anywhere while we're pulling half of the half of the engine apart. How far can I get through, I wonder, pulling the engine apart before it counts as having leaked oil everywhere? I don't know. Kind of curious to find out. Equally, don't really want to spend money on. Well, I say money, it's $100 or whatever on the oil spilling everywhere. So we'll go find that in a second. Oh, over here somewhere we put this bit. I wonder if you could. I think you could probably get to provided you haven't taken the oil pan off. I'm pretty sure I've taken the cylinder heads off and so on, having not drained the oil, etc. Fairly sure I've done that with a car at some point. Never mind. So yeah, you might, provided you don't get to the oil, don't take the oil pan off, you might be all right. But of course, you will have to take this off to get to some parts. Depends on how much of a rebuild you are wanting to do. Have I got everything I can from down here? It does look like it. That, unfortunately, I can't get off yet because we've got to do that from the top. Somewhere over here. There we go. I'm in the way, apparently. There we go. I was fine. It might have sort of grazed my shot. No, I think I was fine. I think I'm going to stand with my first assumption that I wouldn't possibly have been splattered by a lift in any way, shape, or form with that one. What have we clicked on? Oh, I clicked on the exhaust. I meant to go for the distributor, but never mind. Did I get that in there? Yes, I did. Okay, exhaust can come off. It's yeah, I can't say I would be particularly lining up to own. And admittedly, I imagine it could make for quite an entertaining sort of. I think they raced. Did they race these? Sort of one-make race series with this kind of car. I imagine would be quite good fun. I mean, they'd probably do about, I don't know, 30 miles an hour. But when everyone's doing the same speed, you could probably have some good fun racing. We have learnt many a times in Forza that the slow cars are by far the most fun to go racing with. Oh look, we've got, again, you know, this is not as bad as the Del Reys that I had. The two Del Rey Customs I had were pretty poor. And this, again, same you know, 1-star rating or whatnot, is, I think, definitely a slightly better purchase, considering it's a hell of a lot cheaper. We'll see. There we go. Yeah, if you are planning on buying these in the auction house, you've got to be really bloody quick with the bidding for them. I think both of these two were on my second bid for the car, so you got to pay attention. You've got to really pay attention to things, otherwise they will go very quickly for very little in the way of money. So hoping there might be a fairly hefty profit in this. What have I not undone here? That one, and there could be one over there. Yeah, everything has got a lot more bolts in here than everything else, except for the wheel butts that are just terrible. In this, they're not impressive. Right, let's get the timing cover off. Come on, there we go. Just about. Nope, missed one. There we go, and then we can get rid of all of these horrible rusty bits and pieces. Yeah, everything is held in by so much bloody more. That can come off. Oh wait, we've got to do that little bit first. Then we've got to do this bit. Then we're almost done. We're almost stripped both of the vehicles down. That can come out. And then, we've got to get these parts off, haven't we? So much easier when you do know what you're looking for in terms of undoing bits and pieces. And that one from up there. Hey, I'm getting there. I'm getting the hang of things. Progress is being made. I think it's only them two for that. Then that can come off. Then we can get rid of this. We do have a couple of push rods to worry about in this engine. Nothing quite like the V8s that I've worked with in the past, which is nice. And all of these ones here are completely and utterly ruined, pretty much. And I think these are repairable, though, so we might get one good set out at least. And if we can get one of the... okay, no, wait, sorry, the pistons are separate. You've got to take that first. Then you take the cylinders out. I know what I'm doing. it does look like we might get one set of most bits and pieces repaired after pretty good luck in that first one. Right, that would be this vehicle stripped down as well. Just got to lower it one last time to get the engine block out. I think we do still have a battery in the front, but it's kind of useless because that's going to be chucked regardless, unless it's somehow amazingly in pristine condition. Yeah, you can come out as well. Oh, so that plate there, is it a set? I don't know. Maybe the battery was in a better condition. Okay. I'm hoping that'll fix itself up when, or maybe it's a body. Maybe we can do the body frame repair. That'll fix it. We shall have to wait and see. Because that is going to be it for this episode, guys. I have stripped down most of the cars, started rebuilding the green one ever so slightly. Yeah, hoping we won't have to quite buy as many parts for this one when it comes to rebuilding the vehicles. Anyway, that is it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.